Are you muted?
No, we're muted. Oh my gosh.
GG's.
GG's. Huh.
Welcome,
Yeah,
everyone.
let's just oh man, we just our bowels moving, nobody sees what's going on, man. What's going on, man? This is crazy. Hey man, yeah, man, welcome back to another episode of Flagrant Two with X and Lou, your two most light-skinned hosts that you will ever get to witness. The greatest podcast, NBA podcast in the world. I don't care what nobody says, that's your
The
mom.
world.
Man, if you haven't done so already, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be tuned to all of our newest episodes. And we are back, man. NBA Cup action was yesterday. Court, what's that? Semifinals?
Semifinals, yes,
Semifinals.
sir. On to the finals.
Knicks Magic, Spurs Thunder. You know what's crazy? We said that the Thunder's next loss wasn't gonna be until almost February.
No, I mean, no. And this is what I was sitting here thinking, right? We said it probably wouldn't be there.
Yeah.
But that was before Wemby, because we said if Wemby was there,
yeah,
that would be the one that could be it.
We did though. We did. We said
and
Wemby was going to be the
sure.
matchup.
Yeah, if Wemby was there, then it could be a
back.
loss.
Yeah.
But if he's not there, I could see OKC taking it, or it really being a game, and it's up in the air for the most part.
Yeah,
but we wasn't wrong.
No, we wasn't wrong. We wasn't wrong, but we wasn't right
at the same time.
Yeah, at the same time.
Yeah.
Damn time.
So we can't take fault for that one. Wemby's back.
Nah, Wemby's back. First of all, shout out to Wemby, only playing about 20 minutes.
Yeah,
I think he
only
played
minutes.
It was 20, right?
It was something like that. He had 20 points. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, that's a point a minute.
Yeah, but he played.
He came off the bench. He played 21 minutes coming off the bench. They were trying to reacclimate him into the game, and boy, first of all, I thought it was gonna be a blowout. What is the second quarter?
Bruh.
They're almost down 20 points. It was like 50 to like 31 or something like that, bro. I'm like, oh, this is a blowout. I'm about to change this. But I'm like, no. Let me rock out. I just saw my next win, and that game we're gonna get to that game, but that was a very chippy game. I'm like, nah, it was the way that the Spurs were playing. It looked like they got rattled. There was a little anxious first, second quarter,
yeah,
but then they settled down, and you could either factor in the leadership of Harrison Barnes and De'Aaron Fox, but also the combination of the confidence that Wemby has when he's out there on the floor and getting those guys involved. I mean, they came back. I think it was like a 2-point game going into the half, and then it was really Spurs ball in the second half. Thunder made dents and they made their little runs, but the Spurs never really let them come back into the game.
Yeah, I like to think. I ain't gonna sit here and talk about De'Aaron Fox or Harrison Barnes. We ain't talk about none of that vet stuff. It ain't nothing to do with that vet stuff. The game that I watch, it's not even the young guys. It was Wembanyama.
Yeah,
it's the alien himself.
21. He had the highest plus minus on the floor.
Yeah, it's not even that, because you gotta understand at the beginning of the game, it's like we said, we thought it was gonna be a root two and hallelujah.
Oh yeah,
they were just gonna get smoked about the floor. And it's literally because you didn't have, once Wembanyama came in the game, each step he came into the game,
it was a boost for them.
It was a boost. It got them where they needed to be. It put them right back in the game.
Battle of the 7-footers.
Oh yeah. Anyway,
he was working Chet in the fourth quarter.
But that's what I'm saying. Chet, we talk about the battle of the 7-footers, whatever. They want to talk about how, trying to make it a rivalry, but it's not, bro.
Chet is not. Chet is not on one level.
Chet is more. Chet is, yes, he's a big time option. Exactly, he's a big time player for the team, but he's not that.
He's not that guy. Yeah, it's Shea.
That you just sit there and be like, all right, they're battle. This isn't Jokic versus Embiid. Yeah, that's something I would sit there and be like, oh, okay. Yeah. No, at the end of the day, the best player on the other team is Shea. The only reason we talking
is Jay Will,
and then it's Chet. And the only reason we talking about this is because they're two tall players who could play against each other.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day,
It's Wemby. It's
Chet
the
is
Wemby
not
show.
even guarding Wemby,
No, but when Wemby was working him.
working him. So it's just
Working him.
like, yo, they went to the Jokic defense,
Yeah, they did.
and it's just like at the end of the day,
That's not going to work
7-4
against.
is 7-4.
That's not going to work. I didn't like when they went to that defense because it's not going to work against a guy like Wemby. When Wemby, one, can shoot over these guys, and two, Wemby is I mean, not a knock on Joker. Joker is probably one of the best
player in the world.
pass, yeah. But when it comes to Wemby's skill, his footwork, he's more athletic than Joker. He can put the ball on the floor and actually make it work. So that type of defense is not going to work against a guy that could get out of a double team the way that Wemby can. Yep. Joker is going to be, he's looking, I mean, he could shoot over you, of course, but Joker's not trying to put the ball on the floor and make it work. You know what I'm saying? Joker's, it's either he's shooting or he's getting the ball out and he's making the right pass. He's making the right read. Wemby, there's three options he could do. He can see if he can find a little opening, put the ball on the floor, get a foul. He can shoot over you. He can make the right pass. It's very hard to guard him in that type of defense. I don't think that that's the right defense that they should play against him. But I understand why. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Try to get the ball out of his hands.
Like
he's making it work.
Yeah, at the end of the day, this is still a 7-4, 7-5 guy.
15 points in the fourth quarter, B.
And it's just like, yo, what are you gonna even do against this? He made everybody look like fools. He made, like we even said when he first came out in the season, he made one of the best defenders in the world for the big man position look like a fool. I understand AD isn't the same AD.
But AD is still
AD is still
a top 5 defensive.
Exactly, when he can play. But yeah, it's just like when we watched that game, I think it was a fantastic game, but it just went and showed that Wemby is crazy. If you have a night, and then it's just like, and I ain't trying to throw no shots at, I think San Antonio played a fantastic game. They did what they had to do. They made it work. But at the end of the day, to beat OKC, you still also need OKC to play bad. I think OKC played bad to their standards. We got to understand, these guys shot 24% from three.
Not just that.
In the game.
A lot of turnovers.
40% overall as
passes,
a team.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you got a guy like Lou Dort 0 for 7 from three.
And that's your calling card. 3-and-D.
Bro, like if he's not making any shots, and then what? And then when it came down to the stretch of that game, the end game stretch,
putting the ball in Caruso's hand was a bad idea.
No, it's not even that. I think Caruso just missed that. The most
he was making it work. I mean, he was giving them energy.
But I think, like I said, the most problematic thing is you have a guy like Wembanyama. This brings your defense to the top, the best of the game, because we got to understand, when you have a guy like Wembanyama behind you who you know, even if I get beat, I know Wemby's there. He's going to change the shot. Even if he don't block the shot, he's going to change the shot. So guess what? These guys were playing aggressive on that 3 line, that mid-range. They were just playing aggressive, not letting Shea get to those spots, not letting these guys get to these spots that they want, where they could kill, they could work.
And not letting them get to the line, because OKC, that's their bread and butter. If they can't get
Shea
to where they want to,
that's his bread and butter. But yeah,
that's what they want to do.
Yeah,
they want to get to the line.
So it's just like playing tough defense on a perimeter, and having Wemby, who's in the back line, who's going to alter any shot that's out there and make them think about it. And not even take that shot, where you could be aggressive on that 3-point line. They came down to the end and they clutched it up on the defensive side. And
shout out to Vassell. Vassell played a terrific game. Castle's just different. Castle's different at the guard position, because not only he can make it work offensively, defensively he's a hound. He's relentless. But Vassell, I think Vassell was the X factor. I think Wemby was the star.
Yeah.
But Vassell was my X factor.
Yeah. I like to sit here and think too, like, It's not a lot of. Don't get me wrong. It's not a lot of Spurs basketball since Wemby been out that I watch.
Facts.
But I kept
I'm not
up.
gonna lie.
I still keep up. And I look at. Don't I say what y'all want? I look at the highlights. I look at some of the box scores, but I like to look. You look at it,
Yeah,
and you got to give a shout out to their 3 guard rotation that they got going on
with Fox,
with
Castle,
Fox, Castle, and what's his face, and Harper.
and Harper. Yeah,
Because you got to understand, we talk about a balanced game between the stars of the team.
Yep.
All 4 of them had 20 points, 20 plus points.
The
rest of the team played like dirt. Harrison Barnes could have hit the side of the barn.
And Cornette was out there for emotional support.
Yeah. French Vanilla, them two, they had their time out there, but
yeah.
Look, he just I like Luke Cornette because he just fills in the gaps. He does what needs to be done.
He's a solid
even
vet.
even if you look at it and be like, damn. Sometimes you look at him and be like, oh, what is he doing? But he's still big time. He was fantastic through this whole stretch that Wemby was out. He's been playing fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
But now when you got Wemby out there, you look at the stuff that he does, and you're saying here like, well, you're not doing what Wemby's doing, so you're just there.
Yeah.
So it's just like it's tough, but he does the stuff that needs to be done. So shout out to Luke Cornette. What I meant, Cornette.
Nah, yeah, that was a good game, man. It was a good game. I kind of wish they got the foul at the end on Caruso with Vassell with Caruso, only because I'd like to see it try to get forced to overtime, just because no guarantee.
Hits at the end of the day, too. Let's keep it a stack.
They all missed free throws at the end.
They missed free throws, but
Wemby did too.
But let's keep it a stack. Caruso,
he's not gonna get that call.
No, you missed the point blank layup.
Yeah, but he's
that layup,
that call, bro.
No, it's not even that. He just missed the point blank layup. Like literally in transition, they had threw him the ball up court, and he literally just missed the point blank layup. Like it wasn't even like it was tough defense or anything. He just missed, and it's like, all right, cool. At the end of the day, we play the game. These are NBA players. Yes, they make these type of shots and they sleep. But at the end of the day, we still can miss. Things happen. But it's just like, man, if you just make that layup, it changes the trajectory of that end of that game. Yeah. And it makes them play different. But it's just like, man, that was a tough one. To me, that was the tough basket to miss. With like a minute, it was like a minute and 20 left.
I think what was crucial was the free throws, because Wemby really could have put it out the reach.
Mm-hmm.
And missing one of two, both times he went to the line. Like the first one, he could have put out of reach.
Yeah.
They have no more timeouts. They would have had to do the chip foul. It's out of reach.
Yeah.
Too much time on the clock. Missing that one free throw, that was crucial. And then you miss it again.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough, but I mean, I'm not gonna beat him up too much, because again, he's coming back from missing 12 games. 12 games is like damn near a month.
Oh, you missed the whole month.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna really harp on that. You know what I'm saying? Being out there, especially, not saying he's not in basketball shape, but I mean, he's not in basketball shape. I mean, you missing damn near a whole month. You're coming back into a high stakes environment. This is playoff type basketball, playoff type environment. So I'm not gonna harp on that too much, but he got to make those shots. Luckily, on the other end, they didn't make their shots too, because they missed one or two down at the other end as well. So I mean, shout out to Spurs. They deserve it. I mean, you beat the reigning champ. Beat the reigning champ by 2. You take that. That's confidence, man. That's confidence for that team.
All the
way. They're gonna, Wemby stays healthy, they're gonna be a hard out come playoff time.
Yep.
Hard out.
And you gotta understand, like we always like we say, when Wemby's out there, they one of the big C's in the game, one of the big contenders.
Yeah.
Like
as long as you have a healthy Wemby.
As long as you have a healthy Wemby, they're up there where you like, yo, this is accelerated, and we're putting them I'm putting them literally in the same boat that we had OKC in.
Yeah.
where it's just like they're really contenders. Will they win it when they just right now?
Nah.
But
But
they're contenders, and you're sitting here
to get
looking,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
When you're looking at them, like, oh yeah, this is a team right here.
Because when we was talking about OKC, I mean, they sped up their timeline. Everything
Yup.
just clicked for them.
Everything, and it was
So,
fantastic.
you know, getting there, understanding, and then they're coming up against a team in the finals that also just all the right things just happened for them up until the finals when all the wrong things happened to them.
All of it.
But I mean, you look at this team, and there's a reason why they're playing the way that they're playing right now. There's a reason why they're 20-2 or something like that.
Yeah,
What's
like,
the record?
like
Something like that.
23-2 or something
Yeah.
like that.
So there's a reason why. You know, it's the same thing with the Warriors. Once you get a taste, once you have that confidence in your bag, and you know you're just better than any other team that's coming out there. Now you can put it on. Same thing happened with the Celtics. Celtics got there, they lost against Golden State. What happens? They re-up, they got their confidence, and they go right back and they win it. This is what they need. This is why, like, I think that this is the next opportunity, because the East is so heavy right now, like top heavy. You know, there's only two teams really that you really have to worry about in the East, and one of them they just played, and the other one is Detroit. I don't see any other teams in the East that's really that, you know, in a 7-game series that's really going to be like take me to 7 games. Other than Orlando and Detroit, you look at the field. This is the next opportunity to get to the championship. Are they going to win? It just depends. If they go up against this version of because that's what I really wanted to see. I wanted to see this version of OKC, fully healthy, J. Will back, against this version of the Knicks, only missing McBride and Shamet. That's it. That's all they really missing. And even without that, they're still on a roll when they inserted Hart into the starting lineup, and you got OG back. And speaking about the Knicks in Orlando, the Knicks beat Orlando 132-120. Solid win, man. You know what's scary? I think that the Knicks still would have won.
Yeah.
But I think it would have been way more tougher had Jalen Suggs finished out the game.
Yeah.
If he didn't get injured in the second, third quarter, it would have been he was on.
Suggs 21 in the first half.
Yeah, he was on. He was
going
on,
crazy.
Man. He was on.
You just gotta give it to him. Like, look, at the end of the day, too, we said it earlier when Suggs was out and we was thinking about what's going on in the East. We just like, Suggs was a big piece that they were missing. Like, he just brings everything that they need. Like, we sat there and said the Magic still got to figure it out with Bane and everything. But the one or two constants they had was Suggs and Franz Wagner.
Yeah.
Franz is already out, so it's just
Franz
like
injured,
Suggs was the guy who was sitting here like, as a guard position, I held it down, and I did, and then he was holding it down.
Yep.
And he went out, and those are the two people that I think on this team you can't replace, because Franz,
you can't replace Pablo, but I understand what you're saying.
I know what I'm saying though is like, I think
as far as the side pieces, what's needed to win.
Not even a side. Paulo. Yes, we're talking about a superstar.
Well, Paulo's the star.
We're talking about a star. Yeah, we're talking about that. But at the end of the day, yes, it's his team.
But you need your guys.
I think the better player is Franz. I even said it.
Well, I think the better pound for pound scorer is Franz. I don't think that Paulo. We spoke about Paulo last year. Paulo still hasn't really found out what his bag is.
And Franz has been doing his own bag better right now. So what are we talking about? If we talk about right now, Franz is the best player on that team.
Okay, I mean,
he's the more important player on that team too. Like, even at the end of the day, what I was talking about them the season before, I'm like, at the end of the day, you got to get aboard Franz at the end of the game, because he's been doing what he has to do. He's been making it happen.
Yeah, Franz is nice.
So at the end of the day, I think Franz is just a more important player. Like Paolo needs to get it together. Yes, I think in the playoffs, Paolo, once he finds his rhythm, gets back to where he's at, that's the guy you need. But I think Franz is the most important player on that team.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at it only because, just like we said last year, I still think that rings true with Paolo. He still hasn't really found his footing. I think once he finds his footing, he's going to be that superstar. Right now, he's a little ascending star.
Yeah.
It's just his name right now. It's not.
That's all it is. That's what we talking about. You talking about a name, I guess it's his team.
Yeah,
you want it to be his team.
But
he is letting his team fall to the wayside.
Yeah,
because he's not picking and choosing his spots properly. He's not bullying the little people. He's not making the shots over the little people, or shooting over or taking advantage of the bigger players with his speed. He's not doing either one of these things properly at one time. Yeah, and putting it all together. He's got to put this stuff together, and they want him to do that. But guess who's doing that? Franz is doing that.
Yeah.
So everything you want out of Apollo, Franz is giving you that, and he's starting to hit his threes again.
Yeah.
So it's like, Paulo got to
get 1-3 in that game.
Bro, Paulo got to get more efficient and make things happen now, bro. Because now you on a timeline. You've been on a timeline once you got Baines. You got rid of enough to put yourself in the front page.
Yeah.
Now come up with some front page material.
Man, on the other side, man, Knicks did their thing, man. Everybody did their thing. All the starters are in double figures.
Mm-hmm.
Brunson, Jalen freaking Brunson. He's just, I haven't seen footwork at that guard position other than maybe Kyrie and Kobe. Yeah. Like visually watching a guard's footwork.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just different. You think that guys like De'Aaron Fox, who has a lot of the tools, the speed and everything, he doesn't have the speed that De'Aaron Fox has. He doesn't have the athleticism that Castle has. He doesn't have the body like Shea has. He doesn't have the strength like Van Fleet or these other guys have. He has to really worry about where I'm going, how can I get there, and what's the best angle to take on it. And in order to do that, you have to have proper footwork.
Mm-hmm.
He gets down to the paint, and it's just, a lot of times, when regular people watch, they're watching the play, they're watching the shot, they're watching, the hug or whatever it is. I'm watching footwork. I'm watching footwork the whole time. You could tell a lot about a player from what they do when they get within 15 feet of the rim. How can I get my shot off? How can I create space? It all starts with your footwork. That's what I would think it would be fundamentals, your mechanics. What are you doing to create that separation? You can't really push off. You can't really use your hands that way because it's going to be called for a foul going the other way.
Mm-hmm.
So what else can you do? It has to be footwork. He comes down. It's like a change of speed. It's weird because he's not fast. So you think that the momentum is going to carry you one way, and he's nimble enough to come back and step the other way and get a shot off.
Yeah.
It's a thing of beauty, man. It's art.
I think he's like, and I think he's the epitome of Villanueva's training program. And because Villanueva, they're heavy on working with 2 feet. Like
he said, Villanova.
You know what I mean.
Villanueva is
Villanova. That's him. I said Villanova. Yeah, but he's like the epitome. Like when you think of Villanova, he took what was taught out there because they always teaching them how to play off of 2 feet. So when you in that program, you learning that.
Yeah.
So it's just like some people going to take to it fantastic. Some people are still going to have to adjust, and then of course, within reason, because we got to look at guys like let's keep
Look
it
at
at
Josh Hart.
let's keep it let's keep it a stat. Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, I think Josh Hart, his footwork doesn't show up when he's driving, like in half court. When you look at him in full court, the angles he takes, how he slows down, how he adjusts to finish at the rim on a fast break, I think he's probably one of the best fast break scorers in the league.
Yeah.
Top 5 at the very least.
But that's kind of different. I ain't gonna lie.
You got to give him fast break.
But Josh Hart, that's a different. Like Josh Hart, that's a love-hate thing for me and Josh Hart, bro. Cause
you love his defense.
No, you like everything, the intangibles, all the stuff that he brings,
right?
But there's a lot of times, and I know you even do it, where you watching a game and you just sitting here looking at Josh Hart like, yo, what were you even thinking on an offensive side? This is all offense.
Well, yeah, offensive.
What are you even thinking?
Yeah, because it'd be like
with that shot. Why were you going to the basket, bro?
Yeah, bro.
Relax
like they're giving
yourself.
you a wide open 3. Take the 3, man.
And it's like I was in the chat with Smooth. He's one of the guys we play PlayStation with. And we were talking about that, and I was sitting here bringing up, I was like, I ain't gonna lie, when you look at certain basketball players, you could just tell by people's movements, body type, how they get out there on the floor, who's a truly efficient scorer and who should be doing stuff like that. And I ain't gonna lie, sometimes Josh Hart, you just look at it like, no, you just catch the ball on a short roll, make a decision out of that. And like, it's cool. The fast break stuff, cool. Yeah, that's his own lane. He do what he does.
But the half,
but yeah, that's when it comes. That's when my brain goes into like, yo, if you take, I give him sometimes Klay Thompson. If you take 2 dribbles,
2, 3 dribbles,
yeah, it's just
figure
like
out what you want to do and get
if
the ball.
If that shit ain't there,
yeah,
just dribble it back out, do a dribble handoff or something. Bring the ball out, do a dribble handoff. You got Brunson, you got Bridges, like dude, make something happen. But yeah, I think, like I was saying, Brunson, the epitome of Villanova, and they're working off of 2 feet and learning that from there, then bringing it to the NBA and learning what the NBA, incorporating it what the NBA is moving toward,
and then just keep practicing and keep going at it. Yeah,
and bringing your own flair and style to it. Cause
Brunson is different, man.
Yeah,
they kept saying that he wasn't going to be a star point guard. I mean, if you look at the landscape of the NBA right now, he's a top 5 point guard in the league right now, currently. Today's NBA. As of today, he's top 5. You can't name 30 other guys that's better than what he's doing right now. I mean, arguably he could be top 3 behind Shea and I don't know, he's in that conversation right now. As of right now, he's in that conversation. You could make a case for all NBA. You could make a case for well, I mean, definitely all-star, but you could make a case for the MVP. I think that he should be in that conversation right now. I mean, he's playing as good as any other point guard. I mean, he's playing better than any other point guard not named Shea. So, I mean, I don't know, man. I think that this Knicks team, and I said it, as much as we dismay Cat, as much flack as we get for Cat, we give Cat the flack because we love him. We love his skill set as a big man. But the thing is, it's like, bro, where all that skill, all that athleticism, there's not a better shooting big in the league than Cat. There isn't. All of that said, bro, this some knuckleball stuff. It's the maturity, man.
Like, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. Even on that play where he bulldozed through one of the big men,
he lucky that was in the foul,
bro. I swear, I was sitting here like once I heard the whistle, I said, "Oh yeah, that's the regular Cat."
He's lucky
offensive foul. That's his patented move as an offensive foul, and that was it right there. and the fact that they called it blocking and gave him the free throw.
He's
He lucky
bro.
because I was
He's
sitting here like, yo,
lucky.
that's an offensive foul. And when they
He's
said
lucky.
blocking, I'm sitting here, even me and Smooth in the chat, like, oh,
Yeah.
like, bro, that
Yeah,
was an offensive foul. And it's
Yeah.
just like, it's stuff like that. Like, yo, Cat, you got to get that the frick out, the
Yeah.
hell out of your game, bro.
It's cool if you want to do the bully ball stuff, but do the bully ball stuff by putting your shoulder down and going
Doing
forward,
it
but doing
properly.
it properly.
Yeah, but
you
he
just
does
too
it.
big to
He's
be
a
doing it the way that he's doing it.
he's a bumbling
Yeah.
fool, a rumbling, bumbling fool when he goes to the basket. And it's just like, come on, bro. We need you to be a little. That's why you got to be the best shooter in the world, because that stuff right there is
And I
not
don't
gonna
mind if he
cut
does
it.
the bully ball stuff, but do the bully ball by putting your shoulder down, getting it
Bro, do it
footwork,
properly.
man.
I don't
All
know
that
who.
footwork that we give Jalen Brunson praise for. I need
Yo,
him to get into the lab with Cat and show him a couple of foot. Bro,
but
all he needs is a quality drop step and a putting your shoulder down and getting into a hop, bro. And
yeah,
you 1-2 hop, you right at the rim.
because that's the one thing I really sit here and think about, right? Because they even said on the broadcast, 11 years in the league, 10 different coaches, right? But no matter, despite all of that change, he's done what he does fantastic. He made himself one of the best shooters for the big man position ever. I don't care what you say. And we just talk about
ever.
three.
Yeah.
We talk about from the 3-point line. I mean,
historically, you could say ever,
yeah. He's made himself that. He's a great passer.
Great. I think that's underrated in his game.
He's a great passer, and it's just like at the end of the day, too, like out of all those 11 years, you didn't think one time to get in a gym with somebody
Hakeem?
to teach you some footwork, because this stuff right here is one of the knocks on your game at the end of the day. I don't know if anybody else is truly talking about this.
Come on, man.
But we've been talking about this from the start.
He's in get with Ewing.
Bro, get with Pat. Somebody, bro.
Get with Hakeem in the off season. Get with him right now, bro. Call Hakeem to the practices, bro. Just work on it, bro. That's it, man. Get with Shaq for a little bit, man. Let Shaq show you how to put your shoulder down and really play bully ball. If you really want to play, because he keeps saying it. I want to play bully ball. I want contact.
Yeah.
I want to be able to get into the paint and get to the rim and create contact. In order to do that, in order to play bully ball, your footwork got to be proper. And you got to know where to lower your shoulder at. You got to know when, like, what's the angle should I take in order? That's footwork, bro. That's footwork.
Yeah, that's a fact. And for me, I'm thinking he really needs to work on his footwork, because at the end of the day, he talk about this bully, and he takes the thought process of bully too literal. Because if you see his body type, you see the way he's designed, the bully ball is not going to come from you being bigger and stronger than people. Your bully is going to come out of the technique that you use to take advantage of other people's weight, the way they shifted on you, and it's gonna make you seem like you're just a lot bigger and stronger. Because at the end of the day, Cat is weak, and I don't mean it in a sense like you're soft or anything, but you're just a weak person, like naturally, even for your size.
You know who you should get with? Carmelo. Melo played a distinct bully ball when he was right there in the paint within 5 feet of the rim. He played a distinct and the craziest part of Cat's game, Melo's game would predicate to Cat, because Melo didn't always have to go to the cup. He played bully ball in order to gain advantage for leverage, for a shot, for a fadeaway, for for a step in, for the floater. That works well with Cat's skill set. So in my opinion, I mean, Melo's always there. He's Knick fan for life. He's a Knick for life. Yeah, I would if I'm Cat, I'm hitting Melo on the phone like, hey, what do you do when you come here? Like, all right, so you want to block back to the basket? How do you which way do you go? You know, where's your leverage depending on which angle they're taking. If they're trying to take the baseline away from me and I need to come back inside to the basket, how do you do that? Melo's the perfect person to talk to. Melo's footwork within 5 feet of the rim is at that. I get the height difference, but I mean the skill set is there.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, but this goes into what I was talking about earlier. I don't, for as much flack as he gets, and as much as half of Knicks Nation, the other half wants to keep him, half wants to trade him for Giannis. I'm on the half where keep the core together.
Yeah.
Keep the core together. I've been an advocate. We talked about it coming into the season. We talk about it off camera. I talk to you about it all the time. I don't want this trade. I don't want any trade.
Mm-hmm.
There should be no trades going through. If there's going to be any trade, it's to bolster up the bench. That's it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. I don't want no trades. I think this team is perfect the way that they are. I think this team has, with the aspirations that they have to get to the finals after getting to the ECF last year, this is the team that could get to the finals.
Yeah.
They already showed you their ceiling. Now let's hope Mike Brown untaps and gets them to that ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
Because we know what the floor is.
Yeah.
The floor is the Eastern Conference Finals right now. Let's see if they could get to the ceiling, but I want to keep this core intact.
But man, we talking a little too far though, because right now we in the NBA Cup.
Oh yeah, Cup.
So now what's the
Spurs
preview?
and Knicks?
The Spurs and Knicks.
This
This is the start of showing if you could be a championship team.
I kind of.
This is still a stage. It's not the end of the day.
That, but I mean, last year's Cup winner was the Bucks. The year before that was the Lakers. Both of them, I don't even think made it to the playoffs.
But I don't mean it in a sense of, oh, you win this, it shows that you're a player. At the end of the day, what I'm saying is these two are the contenders. We sit there and look at it as contenders.
Mm-hmm.
When the Bucks won that, we were just happy because the Bucks. For the Bucks, I ain't even look at them as contenders last season.
I ain't look at them, no.
The Lakers, I ain't look at them as contenders because when they
at them in contenders since
that's what I'm saying. We looked at the NBA Cup as early year, the teams who just get off to a good start, who we don't expect anything really from, are the teams that make it to this and actually win.
Yeah, that's true. We have
but now
contenders in the Cup,
now we're looking at it. In the Final Four,
are all contenders.
Is the Final Four that you can sit there and be like, wow, if that was the Eastern Conference and the Western, we can see it.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, and we can even see it from the game last night
with
the Spurs in the West in the OKC, and sit there and be like, wow, that was really a vibe of some playoff basketball.
Hell yeah. I mean, the Knicks and
Knicks and the Magic. Yeah. To the injuries. Yeah. And it's just sitting here like, yo, these are basketball games we're really interested in and seeing what people can do.
Yeah.
So right now, this is a fantastic test for both of these teams.
Yeah.
To see what they can do.
Yeah, I
think this is the first cup that's doing that.
Yeah, and this potentially is the first season where we could actually have an NBA champion that won the NBA Cup in the same season.
Yeah.
You know, this is it. It's a big game in terms of where both teams are and what their aspirations are. With the Spurs being a younger team that has the aspirations that want to take on that challenge, that is one of only 2 teams to beat the reigning champion so far this season.
Yeah. Shout out to Portland.
Then on the other side of that, you have a Knicks team that's been to the Eastern Conference Finals, that was a quarter away from going to the NBA Finals, and you know, just couldn't put everything together for 4 quarters of basketball. Now they're coming into the season with those, hey, look, we made it. We know we could do it. I think that, yeah, this could be a potential NBA Finals matchup. I don't want to get too far ahead because I still
No, of
think that
course.
OKC is the team to beat in the West, and yes, one loss to the Spurs
Yeah, it
doesn't mean anything in
doesn't
the
equate to
grand scheme,
7
because
games.
when it comes to the playoffs, 7 games straight. So um I doesn't mean anything. Win or lose Tuesday, I don't think it means anything, but what's going to show you what these teams are built, like what they're building towards, is how they respond.
Yeah.
You know, um, okay, so if the Knicks come out, punch the Spurs in the face, Spurs get down early like they did against the Thunder, how do they respond to that? Do they respond the way that they did against the Thunder? Do they lock in defensively? Do they start hitting their threes? Do what's going to change and what's going to direct them? Or on the flip side of that, Spurs, they get out to a hot start. Wemby is just unfreaking guardable. Cat
Mm-hmm.
can't do nothing with him. 2 fouls early. Now Cat's out. Now you gotta figure out a way how to get Mitch involved without Mitch getting fouled and getting sent to the line. You know what I'm saying? So it becomes a cat and mouse thing, and I'm interested to see how they respond, because this is going to show you what it's going to be like in the playoffs.
Yep.
You know, we don't have Cat for a whole quarter and a half because he got 2 early fouls. All right, what are we gonna do with Mitch? How can we mitigate the fouls? Because that's everybody's go-to. Foul Mitch, slow the game down. Don't let the Knicks get out into the break. Don't let the Knicks get into that half-court defense. You know, I'm interested. I'm interested to see how both teams respond on Tuesday.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good game. My thing is really seeing how Brunson is gonna operate when Wemby's on the court, and you got these hounds of guards, because they get into you. Their guards on the perimeter get into you when they got Wemby on the floor. So it's like, I know Brunson could take that, but it's just like,
well, I think they're gonna play a lot of off ball, have Brunson all ball. Because I mean, if you look at the Magic game, Brunson was off ball up until I would say like the middle of the second quarter, when he started to become more on ball. But that was only because he started getting everything going. He was just hitting every freaking shot. I mean, he was hitting threes. He was getting into the paint to his spots. So I think that they're going to, watching the Knicks this season. When you watch the game starts off. Mikal is the one bringing up the ball, or Hart. One of the two are bringing up the ball, and they get into their actions. Brunson is usually starting down over at the corner, and he works his way around. And the ball, what I like about this season in particular, because under Tibbs, it felt like the ball was sticking a lot. They're getting the ball. They're running actions all around. They're trying to see exactly what you're throwing at you. Is there going to be switches? Oh, there's no switches. They're fighting over. They're hedging. Who's going to be the open man on the weak side? Can we get somebody baseline? And not for nothing, what's been working is OG. OG playing weak side.
Yeah.
OG's been hitting his threes in the corner and then on the wing. Mikel's been hitting his threes too, but Mikel, I don't think that they're relying on Mikel to hit those. I mean, Mikel's just been, and he's been hitting contested threes at that. But Mikel is more of a guy where, like, we'll get you more involved in the second half of the game. We just need you to bring the ball up and play defense right now. OG has been the one where it's been weak side, with the actions coming between Cat, Hart, and Brunson.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see how the Spurs kind of combat that with their depth at defensive guards, because I mean they have a lot of guards that can really. I mean, you got Vassell. You got Harper, Fox. I mean, and Fox can get into you too. He's not the best defender, but like we always say, it's the willing defenders. It's the guys that puts out the effort, that shows you, look, I'm not backing down. I'm gonna do what I can to get in your body. Pause.
Yeah.
So I'm interested. I'm interested to see how this game goes. I'm really on the Spurs. We talked about it coming into the season. Even a week or two into it, Wemby was looking like the MVP of the league. I mean, he still is a healthy Wemby. Please get through this season. play the what's the 68 games or something like that, 65 games.
65.
Please just play 65 games, bro. I need you in the MVP conversation. I need you top 3. That you my MVP pick. I need to ring true with this pick. You my guy. I mean, he's had you defensive player of the year every year that you've been healthy. Even when you're not healthy, he still got you a defensive player of the year because nobody could do what you do. I mean, what 90 something games? He hasn't missed a block in one game. At least one game with a block.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm interested. I like the Spurs. Like I said, I'm very high on them. I think that if there is a team that could take out the Thunder currently, it is a healthy Wemby-led Spurs with everything that they do. I think the second closest team is probably Denver, but Denver just got to catch them on a good day.
All right, too. Are we worried the Knicks? Since you're the resident Knicks fan, are we worried how the Knicks are going to handle this attack from the Spurs? Because they just went against one of the number 1 defenses in the game, and all their guards still managed to get 20 points off a wretched start.
I think that the Spurs. I think that the Spurs caught them. We said that what's going to happen with the Thunder with their second loss is going to be a team that's going to catch them by surprise. I think that the Spurs caught them by surprise. I don't want to say I don't want this. It's not a disrespectful thing for me to say. I don't want people to think that I'm saying that Spurs are not on it. I think that the Spurs are very talented. I think that they're the second to third best team in the West, but this is the best team in the league. This is the number 1 team in the league. This is the team to beat. We said it last week. In order for the Thunder to get their second loss, they got to be caught off guard. We said it could be Portland again. We said it's not going to be Denver. It would probably be either Phoenix, maybe, but it's going to come from a team that's playing really good defense, really well, and is going to catch them on an off night. I think that this was, I want to say it was an off night because it
was an off night.
But it was an
24% from 3 off
night.
night.
It was an off night. So I think that where I have the Spurs behind the Thunder, I have the Knicks above the Spurs. With that being said, I think that they have a lot of fantastic guards that play defense really, really well. I mean, I was just raving about Castle, but I mean, you got to deal with length on the other side too. You got to deal with OG. You got to deal with Mikal. You got to, and that I'm just talking about from an offensive standpoint. You can't rely on. I'll let Wemby go for 50. I'm not letting everybody else beat me. I'm not letting Castle beat me. I'm not letting Vassell beat me. I'm not letting Harper come off the bench and beat me. I'm not letting Fox and Harrison Barnes beat me. I'm letting Wemby get his 50.
Yeah.
Let Wemby go off. Yeah, because I really don't think that anybody on the Knicks, maybe the only person on the Knicks that could really give him fits is probably Mitch. In the paint, not at the not at the perimeter. But if Wemby comes in, Wemby comes to the block, he's 15 feet away. Yeah, it's trouble for him. He's just stronger. He's more willing body, and he's gonna be able to block some out. He could probably get a rebound or two because he's just taller than everybody else on the floor. But I think Mitch, 15 feet from the rim, Mitch is locking him up. I don't want to say lock him up. He's gonna make it very tough.
Yeah.
Cat on the other hand, Cat's yo, come on. 3 fouls before the half.
Cat,
sit down. Sit down.
He gonna go from cat to kitty litter.
Sit down. But
because he gonna get shitted on.
Yeah, but I think that everybody else, I'm cool with. Let Wemby go off. Yeah. 40, 45. I think. Here's my guess. Wemby's gonna have 38 on efficient shooting and get into the line because Cat is definitely gonna foul.
Yeah.
So I think he's going to have 38, 40 points. You can't have the other guys being double figures. I'm cool with maybe Castle getting close to 20, but you can't have Vassell getting 20. You can't have Harper coming off the bench and getting 20. You can't let Harrison Barnes get hot at all.
It's the thing. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think y'all gonna have a tough time, and it's like this. At the end of the day,
Because of
you still got Kolick who's gonna be out there playing. You still got
we might have McBride back, so Kolick might not even see the floor.
You
if we got McBride back, I'm cool.
You got the braids, your new microwave.
Who?
With the braids. So I was
from Utah. JC Jordan Clark.
Yeah, you got Jordan Clarkson who's going to get minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Last game I seen them have Kolick and Brunson out there at the same time.
Defense. Kolick led our team with
I understand defense, what you're saying, bro. But let's keep it a stack. He's still a white boy. Who's slim? Who's not? No, he's still a white boy who's kind of slim, bro. Say what you want.
That's crazy.
But these guys like Castle, Harper, and Fox, they get into the rim on both. I don't care. Brunson's stockier, he's stronger.
Have them on.
But he's getting to the rim.
Jordan Clarkson could stay with one of them. Jordan Clarkson has been a willing defender. This is the best defense I've ever seen Jordan Clarkson play in his entire career.
He's still gonna get torched.
Yeah,
but I'm saying those guys. I understand, but those guys have to play those times. And then when we talk about,
if I get McBride back, I'm cool.
We talking about
McBride that could handle it.
We talking about Wembanyama coming off the bench, and if he's still coming off the bench, that means
I think he's starting.
I would sit there and think he starts. But I would still just have him come off the bench, simply because
he's gonna be matched up against Mitch coming off the bench.
We just said Mitch ain't doing nothing.
And the perimeter.
Like we said, Mitch ain't doing nothing. Because if you got to guard him at the perimeter, that means you got to still handle him, guarding him defensively on the perimeter. And if he gets by, it's over. It's still 7-4, 7-5. So it's like, I think it's going to be a tough time. The guards are going to get theirs. I don't care what you say, because at some point they're going to have the weak side attack, or somebody's attacking off the weak side, forcing rotations.
Well, you talking about the bench.
I'm not even just talking about the bench.
Who's going to have a tough time? I think that Hart is our best defensive lineup is when Hart, OG, and McKellar are all sharing the floor.
Bro, I'm telling you, they're gonna have a tough time because at the end of the day, somebody's gonna have to shift over at some point because they're not just gonna stop these guys.
And then if you give them, and you can't have Cat in the actions because you don't want them to get a foul.
You got Cat. That's what I keep saying. Yeah. You're gonna have Cat and what's his face out there. I mean, he's probably gonna be on Barnes anyway.
Oh,
Brunson.
Yeah, there. That's one thing that I want to give Mike Brown credit for.
What?
He's the mastermind on the defense of
but I mean,
we
talking about a mastermind, but at the end of the day, you got 3 good defenders out there.
Well, I mean,
you don't have to mastermind nothing. You just put Brunson on the weakest person, and Cat has to play the big man. It's just it sucks.
That's the Golden State defense. Hey, we got defenders out there.
I'm just saying.
Stick step on somebody else.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like I said, it's tough. I don't know. At the end of the day,
you have winning
I got the Spurs winning.
You got the Spurs winning.
The Spurs.
I never count my guys out, man. We're playing fantastic. We're playing the best basketball. We're 9-1. We're hard in the lineup currently. We are technically the home team this game, and being the home team, we have the second best home record. Now we have the best home record in the league currently, even though that technically this is not counted toward the regular season standings.
Mm-hmm.
But either way, we have the best currently because what did the last game count as a? The
last game counted as a
regular season.
Yeah,
right?
I believe it counted as a regular season.
Okay, so
it's just the finals don't.
Okay, so with that being said, the Knicks now have the best.
Or it might be both of them don't count. I'm not 100% sure. I know the finals for sure doesn't.
Let me look, because if they gave them, if the Thunder have 2 losses, it counts.
Yeah, but I believe this one counts. Yeah.
So it counts toward it. But this one doesn't.
The finals don't count.
Yeah, so with that being said, the Knicks now have the best home record in the league. We are going to be home on
Yeah, but this is like a college home game.
I mean, even still, I mean,
because let's keep it a stack. New York is getting money. You're out there getting money, but we seen those fans out there. Those fans was looking like they was out there for Wemby.
Nah, yeah.
So it's like it's a home.
But that was a come on, man. I don't want to hear that shit because we wasn't playing again. That was you talking about the crowd between OKC and the Thunder. But if you watch the Orlando and Knicks game, yeah, man, yeah, it was a Knicks crowd. We travel well.
Yo, I got $5. This crowd's gonna be more San Antonio.
All right, so let's put a wager on this game.
I'm broke. I said $5. Nah, what's up? What are we talking about?
Let's put a wager on this game. If Knicks win, I gotta think this through.
All right, we just afterward.
Yeah. Well, oh shit, this is our next episode. All right,
we'll update them. We'll see what it was.
If the Knicks win, I'm not even gonna.
That's what I'm saying because you gotta make it appropriate. Yeah. So we'll have something.
Yeah, we'll have something.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure something out.
And
yeah, we'll put it on the.
We'll see.
We'll put it on the
so if I come here with a clown wig on or something, you know what happened. What?
You giving me ideas, but we'll come up with something, or y'all can put in the chat. Y'all can put in the chat, you know what y'all think the wages should be. Nothing crazy, man. But I mean, I might just have them like either Glizzy, a New York style Glizzy on camera. I don't know. We gonna we gonna figure something out, man. Put something in the chat. Let us know what the wages should be. But yeah, he got the Spurs. I got the Knicks. First of all, Chris Paul.
What's the update on him, bro? I ain't see.
Chris Paul was at the game.
Yeah,
he was at the. Well, I didn't see him in the crowd.
Oh, he got both game. The love, yeah, because he OKC and the Spurs.
Yeah, but he was at that game. Him and Wemby, it was dapping up. It got real chummy. Yo, Clippers, do the right thing, man. Release my guy. That's. I didn't want to get into a long tangent, man. Come over it, man. Yo, release my guy. Let him have a proper fucking send-off, bro.
Oh, you mean he's still on their team,
bro?
Though?
He's still on the roster.
Oh, that's tough. I thought they sent him home.
Nah, I don't think they
got him. They got him on suspension.
Yo, bro,
That's tough.
I don't think they released him.
Just to be a poverty franchise is crazy. What is it? What's the tax thing? It's a second apron.
Oh, it says that they released him, but he's still on the Clippers. He's still on the Clippers on the roster. Last time I checked, yo. So I mean, if they did release him, good for y'all. Chris, figure out what you want to do, but I think that you should have a proper farewell tour. I think that you should go to one of the teams that me and X was talking about last week for you to go to, have a proper send off. Look, man, two of the teams that you was on played, you was there, go to one of them. You just want a proper send-off, man. Go into the game, fourth quarter, as long as it's not a tight game. You know what I'm saying? Yo, last 2 minutes, that's all you. But
yeah, it's all saying release. So.
Yeah. I mean, if he was released, good for him, man.
It's just tough picking up an old guy, man.
Go to a team, man. Go to a team that needs Phoenix, man. Phoenix, that's a perfect team. Perfect culture for you to be in, too. Honestly.
Yeah, but this is the last year type of thing. Like the thing about Phoenix
he wants to go to
a contender, yes. Yeah. And then also Phoenix don't even have a guard who he's gonna sit there and show the way.
Yo, bro, you know what's crazy? Last year in the league, you want to go to a contender, but you picked the Clippers. The fucking Clippers.
I mean, though, like they were like when you look at the roster, like I understand the old
coming into this season, we talked about the top 4 teams in the West. Then we talked about the top 8 teams in the West.
Mm-hmm.
The Clippers was at the bottom of the top 8.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, too, when you look at him though, you can sit here and
Oh,
see
they
his
can make a
thought,
run, I
his
guess.
thought process. Like, yo, this is still Kawhi. This is James Harden.
What Westbrook at?
He's in the Sacramento, unfortunately for him. Yeah,
I hate to see my legends go out like this, man.
they're going out
They're
bad.
going out sad, man.
Going
God
out
damn,
bad.
man. But yeah, man, Chris Paul, pick your team. Like I think Melo said it the best on his podcast. 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. Hey, man, figure out if you want to be home and be with your kids or have a proper send off, man.
Yeah,
That's all I want. I want the guys that we hold in high regard. Chris Paul is a first ballot Hall of Famer. He's one of the best point guards to play the position. I want him to have a proper send off. So get with a contending team, talk to them. Even if you got you was already coming off the bench, you was already willing to do all the dirty work. Get with a team, man. Get with a team. You know, you got go to Detroit. Detroit can use your expertise. I mean, Cade is coming into his own, but to have you and Cade's here,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like go to a team with a dope point guard that you could just sit behind and you could help mentor and you could have a proper farewell and hopefully make a deep playoff run. You know, that's my biggest hope for Chris Paul. If that's not what he decides, if he decides to hang up the sneaks and call it a career, I more power to you as well, man. You top five in my opinion, man.
Yeah.
Top five greatest point guards to ever play the point guard position. You 1-1.
Yeah, he still impacted the game something crazy.
Yeah. Shout out to Steph Curry, because every game, if he's playing against you, he's willing to wear the sneakers. Say, yo, bro, play Timberwolves. He wore Ant sneakers. He played the Clippers. He wore Hardens. Yo, bro, I love this, man. Yo, I love what Curry's doing right now. It's like he not really auditioning. I think he already has in his mind where he's
where he
want
to go. But
right now he's doing the Kobe shit. He's having fun with it. The season that Kobe ain't have a deal.
Yeah,
Kobe was like, "Hey, man, I don't care who I'm." What they said, Kobe said somebody had said for me not to wear Jordans while I was playing Jordan. I wear my shit extra tight. I love Kobe for that. And what did Kobe say? Kobe said the greatest killer in the league is not LeBron, it's Steph. That was from Kobe's mouth.
Yeah.
Kobe said it. Kobe said, if Steph's smiling, don't take that smile for weakness. He's a killer.
Yep.
So man, shout out to Steph, man.
Yeah,
Steph.
definitely came back doing big things. You know, the Warriors couldn't get that win.
Man, it sucks,
but it is
man.
what it is. That guy out there always balling hard, man.
It sucks, man. I think you and not for nothing, I really hope that y'all are the one that make that trade. I think Giannis is the piece that could at least help y'all contend against OKC, because y'all currently there's no team in the West right now. I feel like that could really other than the Spurs.
Yeah, it's too much holes in a lot of teams. Even though they're like teams you would sit there and be like, I don't want to see them in the playoffs.
I don't want to see them in the playoffs.
It's still too many holes.
Thunder. You know, but
it's still too many holes when you go against the big boys who you really feel like is the top tier of that, who has less weaknesses. Your weaknesses is too gaping, and ours are too gaping.
Facts.
For it to be a contender talk.
We're at the quarter mark of the season. Let's give our quarter mark grades and our power rankings. I'll go first. My power rankings go as follows. We'll just do top 10 teams.
Yeah.
All right. OKC, Knicks, Spurs, Pistons, Nuggets, Rockets, Lakers. Lakers is in there. Timberwolves, 76ers, Celtics. Those are my top 10 right now.
Let me see, because I was ill prepared.
All right, well, let me get my quarterly awards too. Right now, MVP, whew, quarter MVP. Shoot. I'm gonna give it to Brun. I'm gonna give it to Jalen, man. My quarterly MVP. I'm gonna be a little biased. I'm gonna be a little selfish. I'm gonna give it to Brunson. Look, Brunson has been the most consistent scorer this year. I think he's like second or third in scoring.
Yeah.
And especially being at that point guard position, Shea has been fantastic. I don't want to take anything away from Shea, but there's nights where Shea will leave it for the other guys to do their thing. Rightfully so, because he got Jay Will, he got Chet, he got Lou Dort, he got the guys over there. You know what I'm saying? But Brunson's the constant. Brunson's averaging 27 points a game right now, and he's doing it while other guys are in double figures as well.
Yeah.
Not to mention, he's doing more off-ball work. He's the footwork, and it's the intangibles. It's the leadership. The guys rally behind Brun, and he's just been playing fantastic. So my quarterly MVP goes to Brunson. My quarterly defensive player of the year. Well, the defensive player of the quarter. It goes to not Eamon. Asar. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Asar Thompson gets my defensive player of the quarter. What he's doing in Detroit, I mean, he's putting a campaign together to be defensive player of the year. In my opinion, I think he leads the league in steals. He leads the league in defensive per. He's people are afraid to play one of the Thompson twins. They're afraid to play them. Yeah. They play tough nosed defense, man. But Detroit is built the way that I don't want to say Houston isn't, but Houston is not built the way that Detroit is. Detroit is a blue collar town. They're a blue chip collar team. They want to bang with you. They want to pause. They want to pause. You know what I'm saying? They want to go to bat with you every single night. They hang their banner on playing defense. I want to say Houston doesn't, but Houston hangs their banner more on the offensive side of things. Yeah, you know, with KD. So yeah, Asar, you got my defensive player of the quarter. Sixth man of the quarter goes to McBride. I don't healthy. I don't think there's anybody better than Deuce. I mean, he's shooting over 45% from three off the bench. He leads every bench player in plus minus off the bench. I mean, he's what I wanted out of Jordan Clarkson. You know what I'm saying? So, and remember, I kept saying every year, I hope that the Knicks trade for Jordan Clarkson. I want Jordan Clarkson. We finally get him. And the guy that plays more like Jordan Clarkson isn't Jordan Clarkson. It's Deuce McBride. What's the other award?
Most improved.
Oh, most improved quarter. Most improved.
I think it's tough too, that award, because you know who would have really had it before he got his ankles hurt. Before he got his ankle snap was Giddey.
Ooh,
Giddey was up there.
That's a good pick.
One of the guys.
I'm gonna go with BI.
You know, I was thinking
I'm gonna go with BI. BI is my BI is gonna be my most improved quarter player. BI has he's revitalized the Raptors offense and their defense. He's made an impact on guys like Scotty. They're waiting for RJ to get back, but RJ is currently in they dangle him as trade piece. But even if he doesn't get traded, I think once he gets back, I mean, he was balling before he got injured. So and the Raptors are a better team with. But I keep saying it. There was my sleeper pick this year, and I think that they're gonna be a hard out, just like Portland is gonna be a hard out if they make it to the playoffs. Toronto is gonna be a hard out once they make it to the playoffs. So, shout out to Bi. He's my most improved player of the quarter.
I gotta say, I could kind of agree, but if we're gonna start it a little over, I'm gonna start with the MVP. You know what I mean? I'll tell you my top 10. MVP. I gotta say Jokic. I know everybody's tired of it.
Come on, man.
They keep
Come on,
hearing
it's so
it.
boring. That's so boring.
That's the freaking problem. The reason why we're not saying his name enough. The guy in the last 10 games, he has had 4 triple doubles, and I know we're just tired of him getting triple doubles. Like, oh my god, triple double hits, triple double that.
We tired of
but he also getting every game is like a 30 and 10.
Yeah.
He's got a double.
Yeah.
And it's just like he's sickly efficient. It does everything properly. Yeah. And it's like, I know
I'm not mad at it.
You would like to hear a different name, and everybody wants to get spicy.
I would like to hear a different name. Yeah.
But he's consistently doing that.
And that's all you can ask for.
Bro, and it's just like, it's sickening to hear the name, but it's just like, it is what it is. I don't care what you say.
It is crazy.
You can feel some type of way about it, but
he might win MVP again this year.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. And with you, I'm a sick.
And it's crazy because prior to Giannis getting injured, Giannis probably would have been my pick because the way Giannis has been playing.
Yeah, Giannis was playing fantastic.
And in my opinion, Giannis was the best player in the league up until him getting injured.
I ain't gonna lie, because it's both sides.
Yeah,
and
he's different.
His passing got better.
Yeah, he was playing different.
It's crazy.
He was auditioning.
That's a fact for the next team.
Yeah, man.
But and then also with D-Boy, I can concur with you. I'm always gonna give my times now. I'm always gonna give my time.
Bro,
but it's
different, bro.
And it's just like it's tough because
he's
different. But then also too, you got to think about his teammates with Jalen Duren and then Cuckoo's Nest. Stewart,
Jonathan Stewart, yeah.
Them two has had his back.
Yeah.
Them two, they when we talk about scoring on the inside, they're affecting so much shots where they creating the lowest field goal percentage for opponents when them two are on the court. Most improved, we was talking about Giddey, and who'd you say yours was? BI.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Look. Don't get me on this Trailblazers nonsense, guys. But Danny Avdia, he left. I
don't want to say because he was balling last year.
But listen, he left Washington.
He was balling so much that the betting coach, the coach that was placing bets, had to bench him. No, I'm not trying to hear that, bro. But
listen,
go ahead.
Danny Avdia has been playing fantastic. Every game, he's one of the reasons why they're in the game. And yes, he was playing fantastic. He was playing good last year. But he's even brought it up more of a notch. And if you sit here and say he took it to a whole nother level, when you sit here and talk about you don't want to hear Danny Avdia, guess what? I don't want to hear BI then.
Nah.
Because BI was playing good. Right? Listen.
Second half of the season last year.
Listen.
He just fell off a fucking cliff.
Exactly. So you're telling me a guy? You're telling me
the first quarter.
You're telling me
Danny didn't fall off a cliff though.
But listen.
Up until they was eliminated,
and he's gotten better. You're telling me that the reason why you feel like Brandon Ingram is playing better because he fell off a cliff. He was playing good and then he just played bad, and now he's back playing where he was. And you're telling me that's where
you got it.
So I don't want to hear this BI stuff. All right, first quarter.
I'm not mad at the Danny.
I'm just saying.
I love Danny, bro.
I'm just saying. Danny, I don't want to hear you sit there talk about Well, you talk about
You got it. My bad. Go ahead.
So like I said, Danny Avdia doing his thing.
6 man.
6 man. I ain't gonna lie. I don't listen to them damn bench players, but who?
Yeah, back me up with Deuce.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that because I don't like the way Deuce moves out there. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. His shot form is so fucking like it's not unorthodox. It's weird, but he be hitting, bro.
Who? Oh no. You know what I'm gonna do? I meant to say this. I wanted a assault, right? For Depoy.
You gonna have him for 6 man?
No. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna put him in six man.
Well, you can't.
I wanted to say let's keep it a stack, and I know it's just because he's on the big team. But Case and Wallace, I don't care what anybody say. He's number 2 in the league with steals.
He's coming off the bench.
He's playing fantastic.
Come on off the bench. So make him your 6 man. You can't make him deploy. He's not starting. He's not starting, bro. You can't.
You don't have to.
When have you ever seen a deploy be the dude on the bench, bro?
All right, 6 man then. Case and Wallace. Oh my god.
I'll take the 6 man. I'll take
the
6 man.
All right, if that's what
Case and Wallace.
Case and Wallace.
I'm not mad at that though. I would because I thought about him for my deploy as well because of what he brings off the. I mean, he's crazy,
and it's like
he's one
of
the
off
best
the bench
defenders in the league, bro.
He's off the bench, but let's keep it a stack. Guess who ain't been playing for the whole season? He only been playing 5-6 games.
Well, he started this season because
we talk about the first quarter. We talk about first quarter.
All right, you got it, bro. You got it. So
but I ain't. I'm gonna keep him at 6 man because I don't feel like going for. Huh? I would have been Case and Wallace.
Okay, so who's your 6 man?
6 man. Oh, see, that's the thing. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know who the hell the 6 man would be now.
You have a whole bunch of guys you can have as 6 man. You can have
I'm trying to look at the teams. I'm like, I don't even know who their 6 man is off the bench.
You love Harper on the Spurs.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, that's right. Harper. I forgot he come off the bench. Oh my god, because he been cooking.
It's right there, the top.
Huh? Oh, it's good. It's good. He's been cooking. Harper, I forgot about that. Yeah. Harper got my 6 man.
All right, so Harper got. All right, let me. What's your top 10? Who's your
top 10? You gotta go to OKC, man.
OKC. We'll put this up on our Facebook, our power rankings. Well,
we got OKC number 1.
OKC number 1.
Who the hell did I have number 2?
I had the Knicks number 2.
See, I like the Knicks. You gotta go with them. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You got to.
Unfortunately.
Damn, that's crazy.
Unfortunately. What is it? OKC. And then I gotta go to Pistons. I don't give a damn. The Pistons been playing fantastic. Absolutely great.
You got Pistons at 3?
Pistons at 3.
Okay. I had the Spurs at 3. Go ahead.
And then I was gonna say the Spurs. And it's not. It's just, I think in the first quarter so far, Wemby's been hurt.
Yeah.
But the Pistons have been playing
they still been balling.
Yeah, the more dominant ball.
Yep.
I ain't gonna lie. Denver Nuggets.
That both had them collectively at 5.
Yeah, Denver Nuggets. Oh. Yeah, Denver Nuggets, and then Houston. Because Houston, where am I? That's 6.
We both had it. Yep. Houston at 6.
Damn, stop having the same ones. I'm trying
I had mine first, so
Houston. Oh Lord. Who else?
But this is where we might defer at. I had the Timberwolves at 7.
Damn, see, that's what I was just gonna say. Well,
I had the Timberwolves at 7 and the Lakers at 8.
Yeah.
Sixers at 9 and the Celtics at 10.
Nah, high key, I will put the Lakers. I think I'll put Lakers over the Timberwolves because those are the 2 right there that I was really just looking at. I'm gonna put Lakers. Literally, Luka's been playing fantastic. Austin Reeves, LeBron came back, and it's just like, and Minnesota is still up in the air for me, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
I'm not mad at that. It's just Ant's been playing lights out. He has to.
Yep, that's exactly.
Yeah, he has to. He can't have a off night.
Damn, you gotta give it to the Celtics.
I had the Celtics at the bottom. I had them at 10. I had the Sixers over them. I
ain't gonna put the Sixers over them. I ain't gonna lie to you. No.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad. I think they're like 9, 10 AB. You know what I'm saying? Like they're interchangeable, in my opinion. But I just like,
and then
I like the youth of the Six. I like the what they call them, the VJ Max.
Oh, VJ Max,
yeah. I like that. I like that.
That, but also like I'm gonna go with my 10th pick. For me, I'm gonna say the Phoenix Suns. They've been playing, even though they've been It's just when they actually healthy and they've been out there balling, their defense has been fantastic, and
they have a top 5 defense in the league currently.
Yeah, they've been doing their thing when they're out there, even without Devin Booker.
Yeah, they've been competitive as hell without Book.
So like,
and once Book gets back, it's just gonna be because who's stopping Book, bro? Book is just he's a top 5 shooting guard in the league right now.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. But yeah, man, take us up out of here.
All right, man. Y'all already know the vibes, man. Like, share, sub, and all the above. Your boys is signing out, man. We waiting more for that NBA Cup action, man. So when I come here with the clown wig on, just know what happened. And even if it didn't happen, I still might come here with the clown wig on because I already said it.
Thanks.
Your boys is signing out, man. We love y'all. Remember, your family love y'all. Happy New Year's, Merry Christmas, all that. We're gonna be here for that though.
We might do a watch video Christmas on Tuesday. Yeah, we might do.
Nah, I got work. You don't got work.
Yeah, by the time I get home, they probably already started anyway.
Yeah,
never mind. We'll save our watch videos for the finals, like we do every year. But yeah, man. Oh wait, hold on. I didn't.
What? You ain't hit the button.
I ain't hit the.
We need a new production team out here, man.
Yeah.
I'm back, straight facts, in my bag, straight facts, came to bring the hits, nigga, straight facts, straight, tryna hit the falls list, trigger, facts, straight, yeah, I'm back, straight facts, in my bag, straight facts, came to bring the hits, nigga, straight